take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The NFC takes over 1st and 10.
The NFC offense heads out to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first.
The ball comes out, and that's picked up by the AFC. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He can run for it, and he will. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Well, this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. 2nd and 10. They were trying to get it into Kelce that time, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He may try and run for this. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Man, Lamar Jackson, we all know it, but he is just so elusive with the football.
I don't care how many times you go through tackling drills at practice and how many different situations you put guys in practice. It's not the same as trying to get Lamar Jackson on the ground. He forced 42 missed tackles last year. That's twice as many as any other quarterback in the NFL. To your point, very difficult to get him down.
So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a...
He coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown.
Marlon Humphrey.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Here's Harris to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Deontay Harris on the return. The NFC takes over 1st and 10.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Wilson. Kittle catching the slant. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Touchdown! Julio Jones, 42 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quick when they're on the move like that. Then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The AFC takes over first and 10.
The AFC set to take over on offense.
And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last two seasons. A one-score game as we play here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowl safety, Eddie Jackson. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Back at his own 49.
Third and 2, now Wilson. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
For an MF.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
A gain of 4. It's now
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This to make it a 2-score game. And it's off the left. Upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
T.J. Chark
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Penguin safety, Harrison.
Smith.
Harrison Smith. Jackson's pass intercepted. The NFC
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is no good. He missed. And this score will stay right where it is. All right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call their defense one last time.
The incompletion.
Find Richard Sherman.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
Tucker to add the PAT.
Extra point.
He's got it, and it's 24-17.